Hi, guys. Our guest today originally comes from the island nation of Cuba. He started his martial arts journey there as a student and eventually became a teacher. Having amassed a wealth of knowledge teaching, he came to the United States to spread that knowledge of Chan family Choy Lee Fut. He is the founder of SouthernWarriors Choy Lee Fut Miami. Please welcome Sifu Javier Alvarez Ortiz. How are you doing, sir?
Fine, fine. Thank you for you invited to the interview.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And guys, with him today is his student, Andy Rodriguez. He's going to be helping us out with a little bit of translation as Sifu Javier speaks Spanish. So let's go ahead and get this interview on the way, sir. First things first, how did you start in the martial arts?
Empecé cuando niño,
He started when he was a kid.
cuando tenía 12 años,
He was 12 years old,
inspirado por las películas de Bruce Lee.
inspired by the movies of Bruce Lee.
Eso fue allá por el año 1982, es decir, 1982.
Around 1982.
Y empecé en karate 2, estilo Yoshimon Chorin Ryu.
He started with Karate Do, the estilo style.
Sí, estilo Yoshimon Chorin Ryu. Y de ahí hice mi viaje en diferentes artes marciales, probando y buscando el camino que más me motivara.
And then from there, he started his journey experimenting with different martial arts to see where he would land and what he liked the most about.
So you didn't start with Choy Lee Fut originally?
No, yo empecé con karate, después hice un estilo de kung fu que se llama Keisao. Después hice Sanda, Shaolin, y por el año 2002 fue que empecé a practicar hasta ahora Choy Lee Fut.
So he started with karate, then he went to a different style of kung fu called, what's it called?
Keisao,
Keisao. And then from there, he went to Sanda,
Shaolin,
Shaolin.
y desde el 2002
And then from 2002, that's when he started doing Choy Lee Fut, this style, or our style.
How did you get started with Choy Lee Fut?
¿Cómo empezaste con Choy Lee Fut?
fue a través de un amigo mío argentino que me regaló un libro que se llama Choy Lee Fut, no me acuerdo bien el nombre ahora, el potente y dinámico estilo del sur.
It started when his friend recommended, like a book, an Argentinian friend called, ¿cómo se llama?
Choy Lee Fut, potente y dinámico Kung Fu Style.
The Dynamic Potential of Southern Kung Fu Styles. I think it was something.
Así. Y me encantó, me gustó. Yo estaba buscando hace muchos años un estilo tradicional de Kung Fu.
He enjoyed what he read, and he was looking for a traditional style of Kung Fu.
Y entonces había contactado, cuando en mis tiempos de Kung Fu Keisao, había contactado a Sifu Gaspar García.
When he was still doing the Kung Fu, the Keisao style, he contacted Sifu Gaspar.
Gaspar, que fue alumno durante muchos años del tataranieto del creador del estilo, es decir, el actual.
Because Gaspar was training under the
discípulo.
the disciple of this style.
Del tataranieto.
Oh, okay.
Dilo.
¿De cómo se dice?
Del tataranieto. Grandson.
Oh, grandson.
Grandson of Chang Heung. Ok, conocido, llamado Chen Yong-fa, que es el actual jefe de la familia Chan, o de la rama de la familia Chan, Chan Family of Choy Lee Fut. Mi maestro, Gaspar, ya falleció en el año 2018.
Yeah, his Sifu passed away. Sifu Gaspar passed away in 2008.
18.
Oh, 2018, sorry.
Y entonces, bueno, desde el 2002 hasta ahora fui discípulo de Sifu Gaspar, que por cierto nació en Cuba también, es coterráneo es decir, de la misma tierra donde soy yo.
So basically, yeah, from 2002, he was just training under Sifu Gaspar. He was also Cuban, so they were compatriots, I guess, in that sense.
Oh, wow, that's cool. That is absolutely cool. So you're Sifu Gaspar Garcia. I believe he had studied a while with Lee Kun Hung. He studied with him for a little bit, and I think that was probably before he became a disciple of Chan Yong Fa, right?
Sí,
Que era
sí,
antes,
sí, sí. Sifu Gaspar entrenó primero empezó en Choy Lee Fut con Fran Primicias, en California. Okay, desde que tenía 16 años de edad.
So when Sifu Gaspar was 16, he was practicing
California,
in California with Sifu
Fran Primicias.
Frank Primicias.
From
Primicias.
Primicias. Okay,
Después,
okay.
Después con Doc FeiYue,
And then later with Doc
FeiYue,
Wong.
que fue discípulo de Lao Bun.
That Doc Fong, ¿cómo se dice?
Doc FeiYue,
Was the disciple of
Lao Bun. Después, él en su búsqueda fue a China a estudiar medicina tradicional china.
And then after that, Sifu Gaspar went to China, training learning about traditional Chinese medicine.
Y ahí en China fue donde conoció a otros grandes maestros de Choy Lee Fut como tal, como Lee Fu Hong, otros miembros de la familia Chan.
And that's when Sifu Gaspar was training with traditional Chinese medicine in China. That's when he became aware of like the different masters of Chongfa.
Choy Lee Fut.
Or Choy Lee Fut, excuse me.
Mhm.
Y después es que conoce a Chan Yong Fa y lo lleva a España, donde Sifu Gaspar radicaba, y ahí a partir de se convierte en discípulo de Sikun para nosotros, Chan Yong Fa.
And then from there, that's where Sifu Gaspar came to know se llama Sifu?
Chan Yong Fa.
Chan Yong Fa. And then they both went to Spain to train there.
From what I've gathered, your Sifu had a very, very wide outlook on Choy Lee Fut, having studied with my grandmaster, whose roots came out of a Punsing lineage, right? And then he went, and then he was with Frank Primicius, which is another branch of Choy Lee Fut, then Doc FeiYue, which is another branch of Choy Lee Fut, and then eventually to Chan family. So he had a big, wide knowledge of Choy Lee Fut, a very big, wide outlook. So I can see, because you've been my friend for a few years now, and I see how big your outlook is on Choy Lee Fut, seeing as how you have many friends like Sifu Gio, you have Sifu Joe Keat in Boynton Beach. You have many friends in different branches of Choy Lee Fut, even Sifu Amenodoro, right? So they even have the boxing Choy Lee Fut in there as well. So, you know, I definitely see the positivity that your Sifu had laid on you, right, in looking out on, you know, different styles of Choy Lee Fut coming together as one family. That is awesome. You also teach a brand of Qigong that I am not too familiar with, and I think that is the Lohan Qigong.
Yes.
Could you tell me a little bit about that? How do you get into that and what it is?
Sí. Bueno, también gracias a Sifu Gaspar,
Thanks to Sifu Gaspar as well with that.
que fue un gran exponente y promotor del sistema Lohan.
Yeah, because Sifu Gaspar was a big promoter of that system, the
Lohan.
Lohan.
¿Qué pasa? Que el sistema Lohan está dentro del Choy Lee Fut como tal.
Yeah, like the Lohan system is inside of Choy Lee Fut. Like it's contained inside.
Sifu Gaspar siempre nos decía una cosa. Tú como practicante puedes aprender Lohan si no practicas con Choy Lee Fut. No necesariamente que si no practicas Choy Lee Fut, tú puedes practicar Lohan. Pero si tú practicas Choy Lee Fut, tienes que conocer el Lohan.
So Sifu Gaspar had a saying, basically, if you're a practitioner of Lohan, you don't necessarily have to know Choy Lee Fut. But if you practice Choy Lee Fut, you have to know Lohan.
Es un complemento, es parte del sistema del aprendizaje.
It's basically a complement. They complement each other.
El sistema Lohan fundamentalmente tiene cuatro formas, ¿okay? Que cada una busca un objetivo específico para la salud.
So Lohan has 4 different objectives on how to
Pues sí, tiene 4 formas específicas
Oh, the 4 forms that have like a specific objective
para la salud.
for health.
Ok, tiene su mano avanzado, es la que casi siempre se aprende de un principio. Ok, fortalece el sistema inmunológico, los músculos, los tendones, es una forma de estiramiento.
So the first one is, ¿cómo se dice?
Su mano avanzado.
It's basically fortifying like your muscles, your immune system, things like that.
Ok, está el Sifu, ok, trabaja más la fluidez, la energía. Okay.
The second one works more about like the fluidness of your movements and the energy.
Y está el Tai, que es más meditativo.
And the third one is more meditative.
Y está el Wuxi, que es quiere decir la nada o lo infinito, o todo, o el todo, que engloba todo ese trabajo que hay en las formas anteriores en un posterior, es decir, es un trabajo más avanzado, más complejo, de una forma donde se intercalan movimientos suaves con movimientos rápidos.
So the last one, basically, it's signifying like both nothing and everything. So in that one, you start combining movements where you first start off slow and then you go fast and then go back to slow. Basically, different rhythms of movements.
Combinando inteligentemente el yin yang y los movimientos explosivos y la relajación.
Combining the concepts of yin and yang, and then slow movements with explosive movements.
So this Lohan Qigong, it could be considered as medical Qigong, as it goes straight to your health. It goes straight to different parts, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good.
Correct.
Very good, very good. Lohan Qigong, from your explanation, I definitely want to try it out.
Independientemente que de la forma, es decir, la última forma, Wuxi también tiene aplicaciones marciales.
Oh, on top of that, the last form is not only just like concepts, it's also you can apply them. Like they have like pliable movements to martial arts.
So we're going to switch gears a little bit, Sifu, right? So now we're going to go back to your Kung Fu. In your opinion, what is the hardest part of developing Kung Fu?
Okay, sí, la parte más difícil es la constancia, tener la autodisciplina de entrenar todos los días.
The hardest part is just having the discipline to train every day, basically.
Okay, tener la constancia, ese auto, como decía, va a quedar la redundancia, la autodisciplina, la conciencia de que lo que tienes que hacerlo, seguir entrenando, te sientas mal, no tengas tiempo, siempre hay que buscar un tiempo para poder autocultivarse uno y mejorarse cada día en la práctica del Kung Fu. Esa es la parte más difícil.
Yeah, having that self-discipline to know that like you have to do it every day, regardless of how you feel, whether or not you want to or not, just having that self-discipline to be able to say, no, I'm going to do this every day and practice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, that resonates very well with me, because all too much we live in a society that really loves to make excuses not to do this, excuses even so I can do this, right? Excuses. So it's really, really assuring when someone says the hardest part of Kung Fu is to be consistent. I completely agree with you. Moving on, Sifu. Now we have another hard question for you. Not really. If you could teach the new generation of martial artists only one thing, just one, right? What would you teach them?
Lo primero que enseño es,
Una cosa.
sí, por supuesto, lo primero que yo trato de transmitir a los alumnos cuando empiezan es crearle esa disciplina de no excusa, de no crearse barreras a la hora de practicar o de aprender.
The thing that he basically always tries to tell new students is to, or teach them, is to have that discipline to come. So, and like ways so that they don't put barriers up on themselves to basically be like, oh, I'm not going to go. That's basically what they
Y desde el punto de vista técnico, siempre les digo que vayan suave, que imiten, que después investiguen y que después se desarrollen libremente después de esa investigación, después de esa imitación primera, en el desarrollo de cada movimiento, cada técnica que se les imparte, que se les enseña.
And then technically is to basically teach them like to go slowly, to look and then to impersonate. And basically like to see what it is that they're doing, go slow so that they can understand the movements and then eventually go out and start trying things themselves, investigating certain
Investiga
things.
y después libremente, ya en una tercera etapa, desarrolla ese conocimiento que tienen a sus condiciones.
Yeah, investigate the movements and then after that being able to freely search for the ways that they can do it and then incorporate it into their own style, I guess.
Sobre todo partiendo de eso que siempre decimos, constancia, no excusas. Repite, imita, vuelve a repetir la técnica.
Yeah, consistency, discipline, basically looking at the movements, doing them, practicing.
Muchas personas en la vida actual, en la sociedad que vivimos, no están adaptados o acostumbrados a ese tipo de ritmo, de vida, de disciplina. No lo ven como un objetivo, no lo ven necesario. Y es extremadamente importante porque esa disciplina que tú alcanzas en una escuela de artes marciales la vas a desarrollar en toda tu faceta de la vida.
Yeah, too many people in society basically don't value that discipline to be able to do things every day because they don't see the use of it, and they're wrong because it's like the discipline has that use not only in martial arts but in every other facet of their lives.
Y eso es lo que trato de transmitirle siempre a mis alumnos desde que empiezan.
And that's what he always tries to teach his students.
It's a great lesson to teach, and it's a great lesson to learn. Tell me the truth, Andy. It's good to learn it, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's good. One more question for you, Sifu, and this is an easy one. How can people contact you?
Sí, bueno, estamos en la ciudad de Hialeah. Somos la única escuela de Kung Fu que actualmente existe en la ciudad de Hialeah, en Miami, Florida, Estados Unidos. Nos gustaría que tuviesen más escuelas de Kung Fu, de Choy Lee Fut aquí en esta área, pero bueno, desafortunadamente por el momento somos nosotros. Ojalá en el futuro esto se llene de escuelas.
So you can find us. We're basically based in Hialeah. We're basically the only Kung Fu school around this area, down here in Miami, Florida.
En Hialeah.
In Hialeah.
Somos la única escuela que hay.
We're the only school around here. So
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu school.
Sí. Y
Social.
sí, tenemos canal de YouTube y nos pueden encontrar con SouthernWarriors Kung Fu o Choy Lee Fut Miami. Ahí salimos. En Instagram también igual es SouthernWarriors. En Facebook tenemos nuestra página también, Choy Lee Fut Miami. En TikTok también ponemos videos de la escuela. Además de nuestra escuela, tenemos, porque nuestra escuela todavía pertenece a la Academia Cubana de Choy Lee Fut, es decir, que todavía estamos hermanados o pertenecemos a las escuelas que están en Cuba, otras que están en México.
Oh, also like not only just like the YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all that, you can find us at like SouthernWarriors Kung Fu or Choy Lee Fut Miami. Those are basically the two that you can search out. We're also associated with the la asociación de
sí, tenemos sí, pertenecemos a la Academia de Choy Lee Fut de Cuba.
Oh yeah, we're associated with like the Academy of Choy Lee Fut based in Cuba.
Ajá, de la que fui fundador.
That he was the founder.
Uno de los fundadores.
Or one of the founders.
Ajá. Entonces, a venir para acá, abrimos la escuela en Miami, pero seguimos perteneciendo y seguimos apoyando a los hermanos allá de la Academia Cubana.
So even though we're here based in Hialeah, we still, since we're still a part of associated with that academy, we still try and help them out with anything that we can, basically.
Information for Sifu Javi will be down in the description below. Also in the description below will be a link for FeiYue shoes. Just click the link and get you your FeiYue shoes. Sifu Javi, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Andy, thank you very much for your time as well. All
Thank
right.
you.
All right, guys. So I see you, okay?